Motherfuckers. How's it going, guys? My name is Wanzi Burnett, and welcome to week 1 of the EWT, the Eon World Trophy. Not the Eon World Tour, as I called it in my draft analysis video, because I'm tired and lazy and couldn't be bothered to go and edit it out. Anyway, this is going to be week 1 versus Shuckleking and the Philadelphia Absols. I'm going to leave links to all of his stuff down in the description. I'm not going to do you a team builder, but what I am going to do is I'm going to leave the link to my team in the description as well. So if you want to know all of that good stuff, just give me a shout and check down there in the bottom at the description. Now, I've just realised I haven't had my sound on, so we'll pop that on like now. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to pop into battle now. There's a couple of things about my team actually first. Now let me tell you a story. Now, this is a story of me drafting Mega Burnett. Now I was a young, foolish, hardy lad who thought that, Mega Burnett's going to be great to draft. I'm sure there's going to be no issues whatsoever with that. I'm sure I have the Mega Stone, I have everything all sorted for it. Then I go to load up my game, the data has been corrupted. So I've had to start all over again. At the moment, I've only just beaten the first trial. So that's fantastic. So I'm, before my next match, going to have to rush through the game and try and get some of the Mega Stones, because otherwise I can't use one of the most important things on my team. And that is not a good situation to be in. Another one, you probably noticed that I'm using my earbud headphones rather than, you know, my big headset, and that's because, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I have 2 piercings now, and it's not a good idea for me to do piercing things with big headphones, because that's not fun, and that is not going to do any good for anyone. Now I'm just going to see if I can find him on Battle Spot, because yeah, I hate Gen 7's Wi-Fi. It's stupid. Festival Plaza is the worst thing in the entire world. I cannot deal with it. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted it. But we still have it anyway, because Nintendo are dumbasses. There we are. Found him. Let's challenge him to a battle. There we go. But yeah, I'll give you a quick overview of the team. It will be down in the description, but this is going to be like the team for dummies. So we have a Salazzle that has Shed Shell with sub 3 attacks. We have a Mienshao that's Life Orbed with 4 attacks. One of them U-turn, one of them knockoff. Oh. It does that, it's weird. It says select something about a team, the other person only having Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon. It's really weird. Anyway, we'll go for normal rules. Fingers crossed there's not going to be any issues this time. Yeah, it seems fine. But yeah, we have Scarf Crocodile, we have Salazzle with Shed Shell sub 3 attacks, we have an offensive Zapdos, we have Coil Dragon Tail Scald Recover Milotic, we have Life Orb Mienshao with 4 attacks, and we have 4 attacks Leftovers Goodra, just to take a couple of hits and serve as a bit of a sponge. So yeah, that's the team. More detailed info in the description down below. And as you can see, I actually only have 4 music tracks to choose from, which is absolutely sensational. Sensational. That's a good word. Oh, and here we are. We're actually in the game. So, opponent's team: Manaphy, Mew, Mega Latios, Regular Diancie, Ferrothorn, and Darmanitan. So, that is fun. Yeah. Welcome back to Wi-Fi, Alex. I think I don't want Rocks first turn, so I want to lead with Salazzle. Also means my Shed Shell is kind of useless because Dugtrio hasn't came. I would have thought Dugtrio would have been like perfect for this match, just because it outspeeds Salazzle. It can trap in all of my offense basically and force them to take a hit. But that's not a thing, so what we're going to do is we're just... Oh, that also, I can't bring any Z Crystals, because I've only beat the first trial. Thank God I didn't bring any Z Crystals this turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this game, if I'm being honest now. But I think we're going to lead off with Mienshao, and we're just going to go for High Jump Kick turn 1 and see what happens, because we outspeed everything there except for Latios. And if Darmanitan leads, then I just switch out into Milotic and see what happens. Oh, God. Oh, good luck, have fun, Shuckleking. Jesus Christ. Why am I doing this? Oh, okay. So I'm challenged by Pokemon Trainer Shuckleking. Go on, Salento. Salento the Mienshao. And he leads off with Darmanitan. Okay, seemed like a safe lead. Now I am going to go for Fake Out, actually, because I did pack Fake Out on this thing because I'm not an idiot. And he's obviously just going to go straight for a Flare Blitz or a U-turn. But we'll see what happens. Fake Out, Life Orb Fake Out on this thing is going to be nice. If he decides to stay in, it kind of shows me that he's Scarfed. If Darmanitan decides to switch out, it shows me that he's not, unless he's pulling some elaborate kind of bluff. So yeah, I think Fake Out seems safe here. We're going to do that. Also, the Battle Royale music is utter trash. Utter trash. But it's either that or the wild Pokemon theme, which just gives you anxiety. Just like in general. So I think he's doing his calcs. He has no switch-ins to this thing. And I think he's seeing if he can live a high jump kick. If I was him right now, I'd be calcing whether I could live a Scarf high jump kick. He's going to withdraw it. Okay, so he's going to go out into Mew, as I'm going to hit that Fake Out. Going to hit the Whip. Bonk. That does, like, nothing. Now, do I go for the U-turn, or do I go for the knockoff? Now, Mew cannot be his Z Crystaller, I do not believe. Yeah, Mew is not his Z Crystaller, but I don't want to risk him being Cold Bavary here and then taking the Psychic to the face. I don't think Mew would be Scarfed in this game. The damage shows me that it's sort of defensive, so I'm going to go for a U-turn, methinks. Unless he's going to be, like, defensive Scarf, in which case, that's not fun. But yeah, we're going to go for a U-turn on the Mew. Seems like a safe play. Life Orb U-turn is going to sting it regardless. And no matter what he does, I think I have a switch in to deal with it anyway, so I think we're in a good position right now. Fake Out seemed like a safe lead. I like Mienshao. Mienshao's going to do fun things, methinks. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can all understand why I called this thing Salento, by the way. And if you can't, then I don't like you very much. Oh, so that U-turn stung. Like, it's left at about 30% now. And I'm going to go straight out into Reiner, because he hasn't brought a ground type, and I'm free to then go for that Volt Switch. Oh, I haven't brought Volt Switch on it, but I have got U-turn. Or I could just go straight for a Thunderbolt and then see what happens from there. Or I could go out into my Crocodile, but I'm not going to do that. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out into Zapdos. Because if this thing decides to go for a U-turn of its own to gain momentum, I'm then in a better position. It's going to go for Wisp. Okay, well thank God it didn't go into Crook. Because that would not have been fun. So, at this point, it's Mew on 30% versus... There's only two things on his team that could take this hit. One of them is the Mega Latios. One of them is the Ferrothorn. I could go for U-turn. I am burnt. Is he going to want to keep this thing around, or is he going to want to sack it to gain momentum? I think Thunderbolt, Magnet Boosted Thunderbolt, is probably the best play I have here, because it's still going to sting something. If he goes into Ferrothorn, I can then Heat Wave it. If he goes into Mega Latios, I then just U-turn out on it and see what happens from there. So Thunderbolt seems like my safe play here. Risk versus reward. Risk versus reward. And at the moment, I don't really lose anything if I get a bad... He's outspeeding me, so this is a speedy Mew. Because I am speed invested. And that should not have been able to go first. Yeah, my Thunderbolt's still 2-hit KOs it from here, though. So, yeah, that tells me that this thing is definitely speed invested. I am timid nature with max speed, yep. So, do I go for Thunderbolt again here? Or do I predict him to switch out? Or do I go for a U-turn and then go out into something else? If I go for a U-turn here as he switches, I then get to possibly go out into... No, I think Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'll just carry on. Well, we've got the pressure here. We might be able to pick off Mew very early here, actually, which would be fantastic if we could. That would be fan-dabby-dozy. Okay. Reiner, are we doing this now? Are we really doing this now? We're about to, if he would make a move. I think he's calculating what my set is. Now, this is physically defensive Mew, obviously. Oh, he's going to withdraw, so we're just going to get to peg something with Thunderbolt. Ferrothorn's going to come in to take that Thunderbolt. And we'll see how well it takes this. That looks like it didn't do much. That did about 25%. Well, it's about 22-23%. There's no leftovers on this thing, which tells me it might possibly even be the Heat Berry, the Ochre Berry. If it is, I'm still going to prang this thing. And then Zapdos has still done its job really well. So I think we're just going to go for the safe Heat Wave here. If I had Z Crystal, I would have brought Firium Z on this. Just for this. But at the moment, we're playing handicap. So if we can get 1 or 2 kills, I'll be happy. Okay. Another good thing that it is that I should note is that his Z users are Dugtrio, Diancie, and Archeops. He's going to switch out. Going to go into Latios. Okay. He's going to predict that. And I'm going to go for Heat Wave and no burn. No burn. Okay. Yeah, his Z moves are Dugtrio, Diancie, and Archeops. And he's only brought the Diancie of those. So Diancie is probably the Z user. Now here he's got the Latios out. That Heat Wave did about 15%. I think I'd go for the slow U-turn here just to give me a little bit of momentum. Because if this thing goes for a dragon move, which is probably going to go for Draco or something, or it's either going to start setting up or do something like that. So I think my best move here is to go for a slow U-turn just to assess the situation. If it kills me, I don't think that's the end of the world. Because Zapdos has still kind of done its job at this point. All it would really then do is threaten out Manaphy and stuff like that. So I think slow U-turn here is my best play. So he's obviously going to Mega up here. Yep, there's the Latiosite. And I get to see a nice little Mega Evolution there. And he's going to go for Draco. Yep, that's fine. I think Zapdos goes down to this. Obviously, to be honest, Zapdos is going to go down to this. Yeah, Zapdos is down. Latios is now at -2. And that's the first kill to him. So I'm thinking of my options here. I could just go straight out into Bojangles and do it right back. Go out into my Goodra, Bojangles, and just Draco straight back. But then if I do that and he goes out into Ferrothorn, I can't do anything at -2. So I could go out into Salazzle and set up a substitute and then see what we do from there. Or I could go out into Salento, who is probably going to be able to take a hit from this thing at -2. I will just do a quick calc on that, just to make sure to see if this is actually a safe play or not. Mienshao on Latios Mega. Mega Latios! At -2, your Psychic has a chance at killing me with my set. Actually, no, my set isn't that. My set is that. Yeah, has a chance of killing me with Psychic, so we're not going to do that. I think we're going to go out into Bojangles, which is the Goodra. No, actually, no. I think we'll go out into Milotic here and just go for a safe... No. We're not going to do that. We're going to go out into Bojangles. We're going out into Bojangles, and we're going to make a ballsy play, and we're going to go for Fire Blast. But then again, Mega Latios can be mixed, and if it is mixed... no, I'm going to calc the Zapdos. Yeah, that would have killed a bulky Zapdos, which I absolutely was not. So, let's put Dragon Claw on this thing. Dragon Claw on this thing does like nothing to Goodra. Yeah, it does like nothing to this Goodra set. It does like 80% max, so I can live it hit and kill this thing with Draco if I want to. Or do I just go for the safe Fire Blast? Well, it's not safe. The safe option here is to go for Draco and then see what happens from there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for that safe Draco. Yep, it's going to switch out into the Ferrothorn, I believe. No, it's Mew. Mew's going to take the Draco. Yep, Goodra kills Mew. And now he gets to go right back out into the Latios, I presume. I wish I had gone for the Fire Blast now, because that would have put me in a bit of a better position. But at the moment, I'm not in a good position. This Manaphy can come out and start setting up all over my ass. Darmanitan's kind of useless in this match at the moment, so as long as I can take out the Latios, I feel like I have a chance of winning this. His play here is to go into Ferrothorn and set up Rocks, I think, because Rocks hurts me more in the long run. To be honest, I don't really want a long game here. I want this to be a bit of a short one. It's all about making the plays at the right time, and I haven't done that so far. I want to see if Latios' Draco can kill... No, I don't think Latios' Draco kills me, you know? And if I'm at -2, my Draco does about 67% back, which would put it in range of a Fake Out. So you know what? I want to stay in here and go for another Draco. Because I can live a hit from this thing. Absolutely live a hit from this thing. And I still have Milotic around who's just going to not really give a crap about Darmanitan. Yeah, even with like... Yeah, 188. Yeah, I live a hit. And I'm going to go for a Draco. You're going to Calm Mind. Okay. Well, I'm going to crit you through the Calm Mind. Because I'm a badass. And I'm just going to keep Dracoing. Come on, give me the crit. Give me the crit. That's not a crit and it did nothing. It's still at about 55% now. Now, do I be an utter man and just keep trying and going for it? Because it's only going for Calm Minds, and if I crit it, it dies. If I crit it, it dies. And if I die, I go out into Crocodile and revenge the thing. Which is, like, not an issue. So, I think I'm just going to have to let Bojangles go here. Recover, okay? If you want to do that, I'm just going to keep fishing for crits, mate. And if I get a crit, you're down. Oh, I missed. That is horrid. That is like the opposite of what I needed right there. So, I'm going to go for another Draco. He's going to go for another Calm Mind. I'm going to crit you through this Calm Mind. I'm going to crit you through this Calm Mind. It's going to happen. You can set up as many Calm Minds as you like. I'm going to crit you through one eventually. I didn't crit him through this one. I will crit you through one eventually, Latios. And when it happens, You'll know when it happens. When it happens, you're going to know about it. Oh, dearie me, what am I doing? If I'd have been a man there, I'd have pulled the hard switch out and gone into Crook. No, I think we're just going to have to sacrifice Bojangles here. I'm more than happy to let Bojangles go down. We're more than happy to let the Gudra go down. This Latios is at about 75%. That's more than enough for Crook to come in and revenge kill the thing with Scarf, Crunch. And even if it isn't, puts it in range of a fake out later on anyway. So, I mean, if you want to go for a Draco, I'm not going to say no. Just want this thing at some low health. That's all I'm really expecting. It's going to go for Recover. Okay. I'm going to go for another. Are you going to try and PP Storm me out of Recovers? No, he's going to try and PP Storm me out of Dracos. That's a possibility. I'm going to crit you through one. Not now. Not now. Oh dear. I'm going to have to keep going for it. I'm going to have to keep going for it. Psyshock. You're going to hit me on the physical side. Bonk. That's going to crit me. Not happy about that, because I am going to calc that. I would have... Shy Shock at +2. That... Don't think... Oh, that mattered. Yeah, that mattered. Yeah, that didn't KO. That didn't KO. That's annoying. However, I am going to go into Crook now. And I don't think he has a flying type left. So we've got that Intimidate drop. I outspeed you. Your team at the moment has no flying type apart from this thing. And the only thing you have that can outspeed me is, well, this. So I think Crunch is my play. Because if it goes into Diancie, I have an easy switch out into Milotic. So yeah, that seems like the play. Just go for Crunch. Gonna outspeed and go for that Crunch. Adamant Crunch. It lives! No way! No way does that actually live from there. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. That did not happen. That's upsetting. Very upsetting. How? How did that live? I would love to know. I would love to know what this set is. Probably got some kind of... That seems like a roll to me. Right, well, get in there, Salazzle. Salazzle finishes this off, and what he has left doesn't really like Salazzle, so... Or do I just go into Mianshao and fake out? No, we go out into this thing, and we kill it. Yeah, we go out into Salazzle and we kill it with a Sludge Wave. Or do we just go for a safe fire? No, we go for Sludge Wave here. Yeah, we go for Sludge Wave. Let's see what the answer is. Because this Latios right here, I think with that crit on my Gudra, and yeah, it's going to withdraw it. It's probably going out into Manaphy. No Darmanitan, okay. Well, we go for that Sludge Wave. Which does heavy damage, does not score a KO, and this thing is probably Scarfed and is probably going for either Earthquake or U-Turn. And if it is Scarf, I do have an answer in Darmanitan, but if it goes for U-Turn, then I'm going to call it. I want to call it. I want to call that. I want to call him going for the U-Turn to keep up momentum. I want to call it. No. He's playing too safe. He's not going for U-Turn here. I don't think he's going for U-turn here. I don't know if Darmanitan goes for U-turn on Salazar or if it goes for Earthquake. I don't know. He switched out on my Mienshao earlier. Which... that could have been a big-ass bluff. Is that a bluff? Or is that a Scarf Darmanitan? Oh. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't really know. No, I don't think it's a Scarf Darmanitan. No, it's obviously Scarf. He wouldn't send that in. He would have sent something else out to sack. Unless he's sacking this. I think he's sacking this. Big boy play, Sludge Wave. It outspeeds me and goes for Rock Slide. Well, GG. Or is it? Because I don't see he's got much of a way to break through my Milotic now. And I'm going to start setting up coils. He's going to withdraw it. Ferrothorn comes in. That was a stupid play from me. Very stupid play from me. I should have just gone straight out into Milotic. I'm going for Scald. I want the burn. Go on, give me a bit of hacks. Give me a little bit of hacks, please. Nope. No burn. It's going to go for Leech Seed. I see. I see! This game doesn't want to give me anything, does it? It wants to give him a crit and give me a miss, but it don't want to give me a burn, does it? Just want the burn so I can safely switch. Just give me a burn. Just give me a burn, please. That's all I want. No burn. It's going to go for Toxic as well. Well, it's over. What more can I do? Should have just gone straight out into this thing on the Darmanitan, but I made a calculated choice as to whether this thing was a sack or not. It seemed like a dumb play to switch into the Sludge Wave. It seemed like a sack. Yeah. I want the Scald. At this point, Mega Latios just runs through me. Come on, just give me the burn. Give me the burn. No, no burn, and it's going to go for Power Whip. So, this game just doesn't want to give me anything. What can I say? I think that... yeah, it was over a while ago. I just want the burn. Just give me the burn. Might as well at this point. He's going to withdraw it, and he's going to go out to Manaphy, I reckon. Yeah, Manaphy comes in. You're going to give me a burn on this, are you? Yeah, you are! You're going to give me the burn on the Manaphy! Oh, God's sake. And that's it. I think we go down on this thing, and then... oh no, we got 3 health. Just in case it's trying to do anything funny, I'm going to go for Dragon Tail. It's going to go for Tail Glow, so I'm going to get that cheeky Dragon Tail off. Unless I miss, in which case that's hilarious. Nope. Not for you. No boosts for you. You no get a boost. and Ferrothorn comes back in. As if to say, yeah, I'm the one that toxiced you, I'm the one that killed you, deal with it. Oh dear. Oh, this game. I still had a chance at 5-3. But that play with the Darmanitan, that's what's lost this for me. Ah well. At least let me take this out. There is no play for you to make here, my dude. You don't need to think about this one. Let Ferrothorn go down, let Latios come in, and you've won. There is no play for you to make here, my man. Bonk. Ferrothorn goes down. So there are a couple of questionable things about this game. One, Latios surviving a crunch from my Crocodile, which was adamant. The other one, obviously the Draco miss, which didn't really mean anything. There was then the crit on Goodra, which meant that Latios was on a little bit higher health. Yeah, let Latios come in here, and you've won the game, because I don't have Feint. Yeah. And obviously Psyshock kills me from here. So yeah, that's going to be the game. It's going to be a 4-0 Shuckleking, which I can't say in all good faith I'm happy about, but that's the game we play. Hacks is going to happen. It's going to cause wins, it's going to cause losses, but it's not much I can do. So, good game to you, my dude. Thank you for the match, and yeah, that's going to be a nice 4-0 loss to start the season. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, because this hasn't been fun. Ah, dearie me. No, it was alright. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, do all of the good stuff that YouTubers ask you to do, like hit the bell button, subscribe, all of that good crap, and I will see you in the next week of whatever I make. So, see you later, guys, and bye-bye.